as someone who is now charged with creating an exceptional experience for all patients, and you've now been a patient yourself, you are currently a patient, what lessons did you learn that surprised you that you now implement today?
When you're talking about your health, we're not the experts all the time, but we can be experts of self. And what I mean by that is, how are you feeling, and making sure that you're really sharing all that with your doctors, because you kind of want to say, I don't want to bring this up, or I don't want to trouble you with something. I don't want to ask these too many questions because you're like, I know you're busy. I don't want to ask questions. So really saying, I got to be here in this moment, and this is my time to advocate for myself. So I always tell people, you're not a bother. You're the reason that we're here. And so I think kind of culturally, there's so much grace that we give when we're patients to our nurses. We know you have other patients. To our doctors, we know you're busy with other things, but really making sure that you can be intentional when we do show up for our patients. So one, I would tell patients to advocate for themselves and ask all the questions. Prepare yourself with those questions so that your time is meaningful and well spent, and really challenging the caregivers. This is their time, so making sure that when you leave that room, when you leave that experience, are we all on the same page, and did you get the questions answered? Because there are some things that while you're processing information, I'm a pretty smart person. When you're getting healthcare information, sometimes it can be overwhelming. There's words that we don't understand, and it can be emotional, and you're processing things differently than you would be probably in your work life. So when you're showing up in those, vulnerable moments, making sure that you do understand and have the confidence to say, hey, I'm not quite sure about what you just said. Can you explain that to me again? And asking our caregivers to make sure that, we all leave the conversation with the information that we need and feeling good about what's next.